Lafayette Police Captain is facing allegations that he abused his power as an officer.
The complaint comes from a Lafayette resident who says the captain's actions were not investigated by Lafayette Police. A local government transparency agency is now asking the Lafayette Fire and Police Civil Service Board to step in. News 10's Britt Lafaso joins us in the studio to tell us what led to the complaint and how the Civil Service Board is handling the issue. Britt.
Last year, a Lafayette police captain responded to an incident between a landlord and his tenants. The landlord said he was trying to collect rent money, but the police captain allegedly told the tenants that they did not have to pay rent. The landlord claims the captain knew the tenants personally. He then filed a complaint that the captain was abusing his power as an officer. The landlord then learns an internal affairs investigation was never done. Michael Lunsford, director of a local government transparency organization, is raising concerns with the Lafayette Fire and Police Civil Service Board after he received a tip from the complainants. He made a complaint with the board after discovering Lafayette Police did not do an internal affairs investigation on an initial complaint that Captain Michael Brown was allegedly abusing his power as an officer. Wednesday afternoon, the Civil Service Board addressed the issue, questioning Police Chief Thomas Glover why an IA investigation was not done.
In this instance, I did nothing that violated any guideline, any rule or whatever. I assigned it to the highest, in fact, the command over internal affairs, because of what you said. It was a complaint made on the captain.
Chief Glover says when he received the landlord's initial complaints, he assigned the investigation to the highest-ranking officer in internal affairs. He says it was a shift-level investigation.
A shift-level investigation is what is routinely ordered on some of the things we think are minor. This is not the only time that I have made a decision as the chief of police not to move forward on an investigation. This is on when you got a complaint on.
Chief Glover says 2 days later, the lieutenant in charge of investigating the complaint told him she spoke with the people involved and said there was no evidence the captain abused his power.
At that point, I questioned her in the presence of my administrative assistant. I was satisfied there was nothing to the complaint.
The Civil Service Board, however, said it was not an investigation, but more of an inquiry.
It was looked into. Is that not an investigation? Is that not an investigation?
Although the chief says he feels as if he made the right call, the board says they will further investigate the claims. The investigation by Lafayette Police found no evidence that the captain abused his power as a police officer. The Civil Service Board, however, has subpoenaed more documents and says they will further review the investigation. Britt Lafaso, KLFY News 10.